comfort zone.
Yeah, and that's going to be, unfortunately, the end of the run for Liz. But, Chad, if we can get a round of applause for Liz, a very interesting, or a very good run. She, in her own right, is a very, very strong player. Just one that needs a little bit more experience. But these tournaments are going to be insanely good for that. And also getting some attention on these Mexican players. So once again, thank you everyone so much for sharing the stream, following, subscribing, doing everything you can to spread the awareness for these Mexican players. Because, man, not only are the perennial Mexican players really good, but everyone is really good in this region. This region is absolutely insane. And I'm very happy to, I think, close out Pool D here with Spargo versus Javi.
Yep, this will close this pool right now. This is the prime stellar match of the day. Just Javi against Spargo. We've seen these players clash a lot of times. A lot of tournaments here in Mexico City are just a home of these both talented players, and we can already see that Spargo is taking quite the lead right now, taking Javi to the ledge. But Javi won't struggle right now because he's taking Spargo off stage. And right now, just gonna leave him be right now, just making sure he gets enough space. But this could be very dangerous right now because Spargo will go off stage and without a doubt take out your first stock.
And you look away for a second, and Spargo's putting herself in some scary situations. Javi, of course, trying his best to get back to the stage, but when Spargo's willing to go off stage versus you, it's just another beast to deal with. Who's ready for a cloud that's so, swing able as Spargo is? He's just so willing to kind of put you into these really bad spots. Gets an air dodge out of that drag down combo conversion, but 124% able to get that jab back here. Roy going to be very good at finding those options as well. Kind of contests where Spargo tries to drift in with an aerial and reaches a little bit of lag. Javi's going to be very good at covering that with that Roy.
Right now we're seeing that this is really evenly right now, but just as I said that the Javi is starting to struggle with how to enter against Spargo. We can see he's already taking him to 97%, and it's going to be really difficult right now for Javi to get a little bit of percentage, 111%, not seeing how Javi can come back from this because it's really difficult. Spargo just throwing hitboxes left and right, not allowing Javi to approach, and we can see just a little bit two hitboxes from Javi, and he needs to back down. That's how powerful and just Spargo is just really powerful with his cloud. We can see right now taking that second stock like nothing with an incredible and really nice lead.
Yeah, I mean, just look at this Spargo playing so well around Javi, and of course Spargo is going to have experience versus some of the best, if not the best boys in the world, and Javi going to try to put his own spin on the matchup, but so far I feel like kind of falling at the wayside with this character, but getting a forward air there, trying to send Spargo into the corner, but the way that Spargo has been mixing up his landings and kind of peppering that shield and catching Javi on that aggression is so crucial in a matchup like this and playing so well, but gets the down tilt into the tech chase side B, and that's going to be Javi even it up, only taking 36% on his last stock. As I say that, Javi trying to make something happen here.
Yep, Javi right now is starting to pick up the pace and just not letting Spargo surprise him with any kind of moves that he can pull out with the offstage situation. This could be very dangerous right now. This could be the game for Spargo, and it seems that it could be still not even with that downer. Like a
double Javi, wow, what a mix-up there. Barely able to avoid that forwarder. Everyone in chat got hit by that. I got hit by that, man. That forwarder was so scary, but Javi able to keep his wits about him and drift away from that forwarder. Man, that uppie was so good there too, but now Spargo in this situation has to get a kill here. Javi, if he gets one big conversion, can definitely bring this back to a game one win for Javi, but both of them going to try their best and not give their opponent that easy of a win.
They're both playing defensively, especially in the situation that Javi's in. Offstage situation right now, this could be it for Javi right now. Excellent use of the outbeat to get out of that situation and make some space so he can breathe right now. Watch out, that shield started to look like a marble. It's very dangerous, but that upper will seal the deal, taking that first game. Spargo, that was a very scary. If Javi got any kind of momentum right there in that last stock, he could have taken that first game, but in the end Spargo saw that upper and just took it immediately, didn't even flinch.
Yeah, no, that was some really insane gameplay, and I feel like Javi was also playing very well, contending with this matchup, and one that Spargo is definitely going to have a lot of experience in, so not something that's so easily done, and playing very well around this cloud with that Roy. A character that could tend to get kind of boxed out, but the way that Javi's been playing has been very impressive. I'm interested to see if we're going to see a counter pick, but I'm not too sure. I think the Roy is definitely the play to go if you're Javi here.
Right now, I think that the aggressiveness and just the whole moveset of Roy could be really, really useful, especially in heavy situations that he can just woke up and do a lot of damage, maybe even take a stock. We saw with that Dancing Blade, it's really powerful, especially when he caught Spargo taking in place. So that's what he needs to find.
Yeah, this is some just great gameplay. I'm so happy to be commentating these sets, and thank you everyone so much for giving these players an opportunity to get a platform going here. And this is some great gameplay so far. Spargo now has a little bit of lead, good wall jump to get out, and that up air is going to send Javi in a really bad spot, getting put into a tech chase on the stage, and that's really good from Spargo to check to his opponents and kind of waste their time when trying to ledge trap him. And again, another wall jump, something that a lot of players are not quite going to be ready to two-frame. It's such a hard timing too with the way that Spargo utilizes that wall jump to get back to the stage.
Yeah, so how he uses it, that's really, really incredible. How he avoids any kind of two-frame situation. Right now, we're seeing that he's struggling to hit any kind of hitbox right now. Javi's just, just side B him into oblivion right now, but that won't kill. 132% is still very high percentage. Excellent pair right there for Spargo. Unfortunately, it won't lead to nothing. Back here, offstage situation right now for Javi. He will be alive. Yes, sir. He's taking everything he has and just not taking that stock, but that downer out of nowhere just spiking him, restarting everything he knows about this matchup, and just Spargo just trying to get a lot more of that lead.
That's huge banner reversal opportunity popping up from Spargo and keeping Javi honest. You cannot just go off stage against me. Who do you think I am? Gets that down air. You know, already using the drift to kind of get himself back on stage. He was so ready to go for that down air, and a really great start so far. Man,
yeah,
it's just impressive. Like, you make mistakes, like you're thinking he's recovering as Cloud. Cloud has a bad recovery. I should be able to get away with kind of throwing out. Nope, gets down aired, and that's just some crazy stuff from Javi. Or Spargo, I'm sorry.
I just want to say that Spargo has a lot of recovering options. Like, he mix up his recoveries really, really well. You never know how is he going to recover right now. And he's the percentage advantage right now, 100%. Well, let's see how he's starting to pick up the pace. 33%. He needs to back off. He can't overextend combos, trying to search him all the way down, but unfortunately that OP is not going to cut it up for him.
Yeah, some of those is a very unfortunate situation. Javi getting a little bit too quick off stage. Ran into the end zone before he caught the ball, but now Spargo just absolutely a monster there. Runs off stage with the limit movement speed and gets the down air. Wow, what a stock from Spargo, and just ending game number 2 like it never happened. That was insane. The way that Spargo utilizes that limit, really holds on to it to get that movement speed, and man, that hurts.
Spargo utilizes really, really well, especially everything in Cloud, especially when he has the limit. When he has the limit, Spargo becomes a killing machine. He's unstoppable. He knows when to use which element of Cloud at his disposal. And we're seeing right now that Javi has a counter pick right now. We are going to see some Lucina gameplay. Hopefully it will be helpful, but I don't know. I think the Roy would have been a little bit more helpful in this situation.
Yeah. All right, the Lucina, I think, yeah, as you said, going to be a very good option, but this matchup is not one that's going to be like insanely easy for Lucina against Spargo. As you're a floaty character, a lot of it becomes you're disadvantaged in trying to land versus Spargo, but the way that Javi's been playing this very grounded, very horizontally is exactly what he needs, kind of boxing out Spargo's aggression, something that you need to definitely do with Lucina. But as soon as you get popped up, you're in a really scary spot, but now gets the backer off stage, has a edge guard opportunity. Spargo able to double jump back to the ledge there. Scary spot to be in, though, for both of these players. 117% for Spargo, but he's not over. It's not over yet.
Nope.
Here we go. That's the side B now. Has Spargo or Javi on the ledge. Spargo with the aggression now. 128, but doesn't matter. Gets the forwarder there. Javi cannot catch a break on these low recoveries. Javi getting caught there once again. Spargo is just so scary when you go low down and away from the ledge and just gets a big forward air there. And now Spargo has the lead. Has you in the corner. Javi now kind of lost that momentum that he was building up.
Spargo just doesn't wait a second. If he sees the opportunity, he's gonna take it. That's what makes it different from a lot. He's very, very aggressive, and that's kind of paying out. We see him in a lot of tournaments winning. He's just the aggressive Cloud there can be. There's no other than him. He's just taking Cloud to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and man, just the aggression and absolute coverage that Spargo is able to put out is just absolutely smothering for Javi. And now this is where you struggle as Lucina. This is the floaty tax. You're not going to be able to land so easily. able to get the double jump back, though, is going to make it so much easier for him to get back to the ledge. But Spargo on this ledge trap, 130%, might go off stage, might just hold on to this limit and try to catch a landing. There he does, gets a forward air on that air dodge back to the platform. Not safe anywhere you go versus Spargo and this limit. The movement speed so playing already into the aggression that Spargo loves to have, and that regrab is going to cost him the stock. Spargo now 2 stocks to 1 on Javi, potentially the last stock of the night.
Yeah, this could be big right now for Spargo. Could be really just a violent play right now, and he could take this straight in the pocket. And right now it seems that he's quite a bit very challenging himself with all these movement tactics and how he mixes up his recovery options. Because right now Javi is just struggling to find a way to finish up this second stock, and just in general trying to find a way. We saw earlier that Spargo found a simple mistake, and this could be it. Oh, there's the eye. There's not much percentage, but you know that Spargo is going to find you in the deepest depths there can ever be, and just trying to be as aggressive as possible, trying to seal this down, and this could be big.
What a clean tomahawk, and Javi has not been able to get out of disadvantage stage since he hit that limit neutral B, but now Javi has a little bit of room here, gets the back air on Spargo, trying to go low for an edge guard, but man, look at the respect given to Spargo, not even giving him an opportunity to get anywhere, but goes for the forward throw there. Up throw doesn't kill till like 170, maybe a little bit earlier with some rage, but a very good counter from Javi, finally one to be able to catch Spargo on the recovery with no limit. Going to be a very good option, but Spargo running off with the back air, and that's a 3-0 for Spargo. Going 12-1 in the pool, only losing a single game to Larry Lur. An absolute dominant performance here from Spargo, and I think pretty confirmed bracket here for anybody wondering. It's going to be Larry, Spargo with the number 1 seed in winner's side, Larry in the number 2 seed in winner's side, Meme going 2-2 to losers, and as well as